'cause low through the cedar grove, a whisper in him that the pines all know. The gravel road, it leads to nowhere, but I can feel your ghost still linger there. Shadows on the ridge where the moonlight fades, memories linger in the dark cascade. Every step I take feels heavy and torn. Shadows on the ridge where love was born. The barn's still leaning, the roof half caved. Your laughter echoes where the hay once lay. The porch light flickers, a faint warm glow, but it can't thaw the frost of the undertow. I see your face in the window pane, a fleeting glimpse, then it's gone again. Shadows on the ridge where the moonlight fades, memories linger in the dark cascade. Every step I take feels heavy and torn. Shadows on the ridge where love was born. The creek still sings the tune we danced to, but the melody's laced with a mournful hue. I call your name, it hangs in the air, a prayer unanswered, a hollow despair. He left his shadow by the old oak tree, a flask of bourbon, a memory. The wind had whispered low and tight, like a prayer lost in the dead of night. The gravel road still bears his trail, he's long gone, or so they said. In the hollow of his boots, there's a story untold, of dreams that burn, of hearts that turn cold. The dust won't settle, it clings like sin. In the hollow of his boots lies a man he'd been. The porch light flickered, the screen door moaned, a house so quiet it felt alone. His dog still waits by the garden gate, as if he'll return, though it's far too late. The moon hangs a guilty eye, watching the earth where secrets lie. The river knows but it won't speak. Its waters run deep, dark and weak. In the hollow of his boots, there's a story untold of dreams that burn, of hearts that turn cold. The dust won't settle, it clings like sin. In the hollow of his boot lies a man he'd been. Maybe the whiskey held his truth, or the wind carried off his youth. He carved his name in the canyon wall, but time erodes, it forgets us all. The wind crawls through the hollow pines, a lonesome wolf, it howls, it whines. Moonlight spills on the gravel road, a whisper of shadows where secrets corrode. The last light fades and the night takes hold. Stories untold where the heart grows cold. In the silence, the truth gets laid beneath the sky as the last light fades. Broken fence, a creaking gate, echoes of laughter now lost to fade. A mason jar on the windowsill, still catching tears, though it's standing still. And the stars, they burn like old regrets, falling fast where memory forgets. The last light fades and the night takes hold. Stories untold where the heart grows cold. In the silence, the truth gets laid beneath the sky. Every mile I've walked alone, through the dust of dreams, through flesh and bone. Every promise carved in stone is just a shadow now. just a shadow now. The wind cut sharp through the hollow pines. A lonesome whistle haunts the night. The barn's been empty since '95, where the hay once stacked, only shadows lie. I hear 'em whisper in the creaking wood, ghosts in the grain, they never left for good. Ghosts in the grain, they call my name. Worn out memories in a picture frame. They hum through the rafters, they rattle the chain. Ghosts in the grain, they still remain. The floorboard side where my daddy stood, boots worn thin from working the good. Mama's prayers still hang in the air, her voice in the silence everywhere. I feel their touch in the cool night rain. Ghosts in the grain, they're in my veins. Every field we sowed, every seed we laid, carries their whispers, it won't fade. They're the roots in the earth, the rust in the plow. I can't escape them, not them, not now. Ghosts in the grain, they call my name. Worn out memories in a picture frame. They hum through the rafters, they rattle the chain. Ghosts in the grain, they still remain. So I sit on the porch and I let them stay. The ones I lost, the ones that strayed. This land's their home as much as mine. Ghosts in the grain, till the end of time. The creek runs black under the moon tonight, a silent witness to a fight gone wrong. Blood on my head tears and a chill in my chest. I never thought it'd come to this, not this long. The long shadow falls, it don't let go. It wraps around you deep and slow. No matter how far you run, it calls you can't outrun where the long shadow falls. The barn light flickers like it knows my sin. The wind howls low like it's calling me in. Whiskey don't burn like the shame in my soul. I'm a man unmade, a heart with a hole. I buried my pride, but it grew back strong, and now it's singing the devil's song. The long shadow falls, it don't let go. It wraps around you deep and slow. No matter how far you run, it calls you can't outrun where the long shadow falls. Every mile I drive, the road feels the same. The headlights cut through the weight of my name. I see her face in the rear view's glare, but there's no redemption waiting there. The creek runs black beneath the pine, where the moon forgets to shine. The shutter swings on a broken nail, whispers ride the midnight gale. I sit alone on this splintered stoop, watching the dark as it folds and loops. Oh, the last lantern glow flickers soft and fades so slow. In the holler where the shadows grow, it burns out, it lets me know I'm left with a dark-eyed soul. A crow takes flight from the hollow tree. It carries my name like a ghost set free. The bottle's empty, the fire's cold. These hands feel tired, these hands feel old. Each crack in the ground tells a story I've lied. Each star above is a tear I've cried. Oh, the last lantern glow flickers soft and fades so slow. In the holler where the shadows grow, it burns out, it lets me know I'm left with a dark-eyed soul. But I spent them all on empty dreams. on broken paths and splintered beams. Oh, the last lantern glow flickers soft and fades so slow. In the holler where the shadows grow, it burns out, it lets me know I'm left with a dark-eyed soul. The creek runs black in the midnight hush. A whispering wind stirs the quiet brush. A cabin stands where shadows dwell. Its timber bones have tales to tell. Oh, some moonlight, it cuts like a blade, shining on the choices a man has made. It don't heal, it don't hide, just pulls the truth from where it lies. A broken chair, a glass half full, the echoes of a life turned cruel. A photograph, its edges torn, a family lost, a heart forlorn. The stars don't blink, the earth don't sigh, they just watch a man as he wonders why. Oh, the lonesome moonlight, it cuts like a blade, shining on the choices a man has made. It don't heal, it don't hide, just pulls the truth from where it lies. Like the ghosts of the past, memories sharp, they're built to last. You can't run, you can't pray, but the lonesome moonlight won't look away. There's a road that whispers, lined with pine, each step heavier, this heart of mine. The moon hides behind a shroud of gray, and the stars they've all gone away. The last lantern's glow, it flickers low, guiding me where I don't wanna go. Shadows dance where the cold winds blow, to the edge of the dark, where the lost souls flow. A cabin stands where the creek runs dry, its windows weep and the rafters sigh. I left my name carved in the old oak door, but the echoes don't call me here anymore. Oh, how the silence screams, breaking apart my dreams. The last lantern's glow, it flickers low, guiding me where I don't wanna go. The shadows dance where the cold winds blow, to the edge of the dark, where the lost souls flow. The steel strings cry like a mournful hymn as the darkness pulls me limb by limb. I chased the fire, but it burned too bright. I'm stranded here in the endless night. Wind moans low through the pines tonight, a hollow sound where the shadows bite. The lantern flickers on the windowsill, its light fades slow, but the dark stands still. I hear the creek whisper secrets below, where the ghosts of the past won't let me go. Oh, the last light of the lantern's dim, fading like the hope I held within. Every step I take, I lose the trail, bound to this sorrow, this lonesome jail. A cracked old frame, her picture inside, her smile's worn thin by the tears I've cried. The floorboards creak like an old man's sigh, each echoes a memory I can't let die. The clock won't tick, it just stares me down, mocking the years since she left this town. And the cold seeps through these walls of pine, stealing the warmth that once was mine. Oh, the last light of the lantern's dim, fading like the hope I held within. Every step I take, I lose a trail, bound to this sorrow, this lonesome jail. If I could chase that lantern's glow back to the days I used to know, I'd hold her hand, I'd speak her name, and keep her safe from the bitter flame. Beneath the moon's cold silver stare, the cabin waits forgotten there. The boards are cracked, the hinges cry, no one comes, and no one asks why. Shadows in the pines, they whisper low, secrets only midnight knows. The air is thick, the stars won't shine, lost souls wander, shadows in the pines. A broken swing sways in the breeze, the wind hums through the hollow trees. A name carved deep in the porch's rail, faded letters tell a quiet tale. Who lived, who loved, who lied, who prayed? The answers drift like ghosts in the shade. Shadows in the pines, they whisper low, secrets only midnight knows. The air is thick, the stars won't shine, lost souls wander, shadows in the pines. Some say the past is buried deep, but the forest it remembers and it keeps each broken branch, each sigh of the wind holds the stories of where we've been.